time to call. I was trying to do a lot of things today, but now we can talk about other stuff. But regarding the payment, I just sent it through SendWave.
Yeah.
It's not too late.
No problem, my lord. I'll talk to them.
Like maybe I could send 150 for the school fees this week, and maybe try next week to send more. But it would be better if it was. It would be better if it was 2 weeks for the next payment. But I don't know. It would be better for me.
Yeah. Yeah. There's only 1 week, my lord.
Okay.
That is the issue.
Well, did you remember? It's been like days since I responded to people in USA because I was trying to get everything in order. I feel that if there's like a verbal agreement, the sister who said she could come, or she has basketball experience and she wants to come to Nigeria. Well, Borgu Empire is in 8 countries. And reaching Igbo land won't be an issue. And I think maybe bin Masab could come in on a security thing, or if people ask for cultural things, maybe they could be engaged. I think there's something called over pursuing, where maybe you have the thing in your hand, but you're still chasing it, trying to get. I think we have it. We have everything in place, and we just need to move. And yeah, as far as Igbo land partnership, but bin Masab said some things about media, maybe paying them to do some broadcasting things.
Yeah, I think we paid for that.
I think that's what we. No, I think going forward, that's what we need to do. Maybe it's like $40 here, $40 there. We just keep that partnership in place, and maybe in person there could be negotiations as far as reorganizing them to work with us better. Maybe it has to be in person going forward. And the lady, remember, who messaged you, she's from like the New Black Panther Party under Malik Zulu Shabazz. So that's like one of the bigger organizations in the USA. And I think that's how it has to be. Maybe we start making preparations to travel. And yeah, that's how it has to be going forward. And I think the more we focus, because everybody's culture has been polluted by politics, and the more people ask for culture sometimes over here, the more things gets political and it starts to break down. There's even people back home, they're not doing culture in a way that's freeing black people, so it's sometimes too much politics. So I think we have everything we need to go forward. Maybe I'm missing something. I was concerned about when we're going into West Africa from Nigeria. I was thinking Ivory Coast might be an issue, Liberia, Sierra Leone might be an issue. So, and I was thinking that maybe Igbo and Bussa might be able to help with those, because if I know you've seen that Burkina Faso, Mali, Guinea had the coups, and now they're trying to form a federation largely based on the Mandan, or some people say Mande is the word Mali. Some people say Mali is just the Fulani way of saying it in their language, but it's the same tribe. So we have a country named after the Mande tribe. So Mali, Mande, the same thing. So we're saying, if this Mali Federation is happening, how do we get there? The countries like Sierra Leone, Ivory Coast, Liberia to support. And I was thinking maybe the Bussa could really help with that. And the people maybe in Ghana. And I don't know, the Bussa chief that we talked to, he's always traveling. So I don't know if he could organize our thing for us. But I saw also recently there's a Ivory Coast Ministry of African Integration. So there's supposed to be people already talking about making these countries combine. There's a Ministry of Integration for Africans and diaspora. There's Conseil de l'Accord for the French-speaking countries, Benin, Togo, Niger, Burkina Faso, which I think those are all Bussa states. And there's also the Mono River Union. I think there's Bussa and Borgu and Niger, or Niger, as far as the town, but I'm not sure. But anyways, those are, and the Mono River Union, which is Guinea, Conakry, Liberia, Sierra Leone, and Ivory Coast. But we have activists there, but a lot of times they just want attention, or they want African Americans to come send their money and meet them, and they're not really taking this seriously, I don't think, as far as partnering with Africans in Africa. I think it's just ethnocentric, or they want to be center of attention, I don't know. But I might close that Casamance group. I think I need to close the Igbo WhatsApp group, and we just focus. Like, I don't know how you feel as far as Ghana, the connection with the Bussa chiefs there. I know you said Captain Gingere didn't respond to you.
Yeah.
I don't know if you spoke with him in French, but he speaks only French. Did you text?
Yeah, he speaks only French.
Did you text him in French?
Not only, my lord.
No?
Yeah, my lord.
Oh, you did? Well?
Yeah, I did sometime, and there was no response.
Okay, well, I don't know if my Borgu knows about him. Maybe there's but if we could get Ivory Coast or Ghana, there's Ghana and Ivory Coast, if we could get them to really activate our plans, that would be good. So that's Ghana, Ivory Coast is the focus. We have one brother who's on the Ross Ibrahim. Do you remember him, the singer?
Yes, I remember him.
He's in one of the groups, and I think he'd be interested in helping organize this. He's on the border of Burkina Faso, and I don't know. I feel if we could get Ivory Coast, that's better though. So we have a lot of Burkina Faso connections, but I don't know if it's I don't know. There's the Conseil de l'Accord in Abidjan. Maybe we have to. I don't know. I don't like the idea of having to use media, but maybe. I don't know, because the issue also with Captain Gingere is he's always traveling. That's what it looks like. But I feel, let's say, if we can have like the stock market program launch in Ghana with Borgu and other countries, not just Nigeria, if we have a already agreement that we're going to start teaching people. Like, I don't know if you have the Bussa Worldwide group, if there's people there that can help. But we have to have some sort of presence, I feel, outside Nigeria. But I don't know. Because, I don't know, maybe I'll talk to people over here. It'll come, I guess. But maybe we just have to start in Nigeria, people traveling, and then we say it has to happen later. But I started like 60 groups.
Wow.
That's why if I looked like I was disappearing, I started like 60 groups, OAU, AME, and some of them are missing the documents, but I uploaded 3 documents. One was about how the African chief is where they get religion from, as far as burying people and making them come back to life as a new person. I uploaded that book about chiefs. I uploaded a book about the emblems, and this is a new one where it has the Team Haiti, or it has like the Igbo Society Haiti Imperial. That's our stock market group. We're going to be making it the Igbo Haiti Congress. But that's our stock market name, just to keep them centered. And also, I upload the Constitution that's updated with some of the regions. I think some of the regions are in the Constitution, but those are things that can be uploaded from. I think even in Nigeria, if I give you the documents, you can upload them to any group. But it's only 3 documents, so anytime. I hope. I was surprised that Facebook let me do it. Let me create that many groups, but any group, like any community that wants to organize a town hall with all the kings, like all these town halls and development groups. Imagine if they just came under our label, or they started jumping our group. That's what we need, because there's so many, town development halls on Facebook that aren't doing anything. So that's my hope. When we start going, they start creating their own groups based on working with us, or joining us. So that's how it is. I don't know if there's anything else to discuss or what you want. I think I sent 150 right now after we get off. But what do you think as far as the expansion?
Yeah, it's a very good one, my lord. It's a very good one. We're moving.
I don't.
The idea.
Okay. Let me see. Well, the thing with Burkina Faso, I don't know, because all the Bussa houses are connected. I think, as far as Ghana and Burkina Faso, from what I could tell, but they have their own organization. I know like that it always gets into electoral politics, so I'm wondering what your conversation with the king in Ghana was, or what the agreement. I know, because we said Pan-African TV, that's another thing we said we wanted to promote. So what do you think?
Yeah, the thing is in Ghana just assured me that anytime that we need its help, as far as the movement is concerned, that is very much available to assist.
Okay, so if you have one king, that means you have them all basically, because they always meet, and so I guess they're not gonna let us down.
Yeah.
I don't know. Do you understand the Mono River Union?
Yeah.
Do you know what states or countries are in there? 'Cause I know I said it a lot, but I don't know if people remember. Do you know which countries that is? The Mono, MANO?
I can't remember, my lord.
So this is Ivory Coast, Guinea. Well, from right to left is Ivory, or from left to right is Guinea, Liberia, Sierra Leone, Ivory Coast.
Yeah.
So
I remember.
So they were supposed to be uniting already, even before all these coups, but they haven't been doing it. And a lot of times people are just starting to doing it for attention, I think. And sometimes you never know who's serious. So who's gonna pick up the phone? I don't know. But what do you think? As far as, okay, thank you. Oh, I'm at the park. So, okay, so, all right, Burkina. Okay, so if there's a program, let's say we already started the stock market, we found some people who could teach us, and then we expanded to like a teaching classroom in Borgu, where it's a virtual classroom, or you're teaching people, and then we're starting to teach more people, maybe charge for teaching sessions. That was I guess that would be the optimal thing, and then from the charging and the classes, you could take the money and invest it, and people could see that it's growing. Just like people teach sewing or makeup, we could start turn this into a skill class for people back home and abroad. So, what do you think? That's why I'm thinking. Even for the basketball, that's probably where it's going to come from. But what do you think if we started in New Bussa, where it will spread to these classes?
Yeah, it's been good, my lord.
I mean, which towns do you think it will spread to? Because I even started groups for Barutem, Kayama, Ilo. I think I started.
Yeah, I think if I start here in New Bussa, I think it will spread to Kayama very easily too. Spread to Kayama very easily.
I started about 6 Facebook groups.
Yeah.
So that's what it is, and then it has to be promoted like a flyer or maybe an announcement. So that's what it is. I think. I don't know. It's like even somebody from Cameroon messaged me again, and then he started texting the Facebook group with all this other stuff that he was doing, and it's like the ideas he could have done. He showed a basketball team, but he could have done that years ago. So it's just like people wasting time and money. So no, because this time is going to need to go into the stock market. And it's not about anybody who knows, if you know magic or you're in some traditional society. We have to teach new things. So, yeah. Okay, so that's it. So, I don't know. I have to look at it because I feel maybe people over here will catch on and they'll want to maybe go to Ghana and teach, or they want to go to Ivory Coast or Liberia, most like Liberia and Sierra Leone. Maybe they have a lot of roots there, and maybe they want to go to teach. I know Liberia doesn't even have one library after the wars.
Not even one.
Yeah, after the wars. So, and it's only 2 million people. All right, I think it's 2 million. So it's a lot of people. What happened was when black people came back, and a lot of them had Nigerian heritage, they came back and they started acting like their own tribe, and they created their own secret societies and fraternities based on education, Western education, and they locked the native people out of leadership, and then the native people want to be westernized too, so they all started fighting each other over politics, and then the war trade came into a super tribal war, and now they don't even have one library, and people just keep on trying to do the same thing. Electoral politics. It's an westernization. So, and a lot of them are some of them are like from Mende. A lot of them are Mende from the Mali Empire, Islam. A lot of them are just now Europeanized, Christianized, westernized. So it's a lot of craziness going in Liberia for such a small country. So I don't know. I have one person who said that they want to. I have one person that said they want to work with us, but they don't even have libraries. It's hard to teach. So maybe we'll see. We'll see. Maybe it's people over here that want to come and teach. We'll go over there. But all right, I'm gonna end the call. I think I'm gonna upload it, and I can send 150. But we have to close some of these Facebook groups because a lot of I realize that even with a simple partnership between communities or villages, a lot of these self-determination groups could have said, we want to be self-governing. Let's sign documents. Let's do business together. But they don't do that. A lot of it is, I think it's fake. So, because when you have it's a lot of discipline that would have to take place to really develop based on your culture and your village, and A lot of people are just doing show and tell. They just want a better Western civilization and Western partners, and it's just nonsense to me. But all right, I'm gonna close the group, and I'm gonna handle it right now. Now, the way I've been sending it, it's not a problem. The way I should send it, right?